The iPhone 17 Air might just be Apple's boldest design move in years, and it's not just because of the new color. A leaked video has given us our clearest look yet at what's rumored to be one of the thinnest iPhones ever, wrapped in a soft, pastel-like sky blue that feels fresh, modern, and surprisingly different from Apple's usual palette. This isn't your typical new shade of blue. In the video, the iPhone 17 Air sky blue almost glows under the light, more playful than the darker blues we've seen before, yet elegant enough to still feel premium. And when it's placed side by side with the iPhone 16 Pro's Desert Titanium, the difference is striking not just in color, but in thickness. The 17 Air looks noticeably slimmer, almost like it's been shaved down for speed. And that's where the real story begins. Apple introducing an Air model to the iPhone lineup is a big deal. The branding isn't new. We've seen it on the MacBook Air and iPad Air, both known for being thin, light, and highly portable, but for iPhones, it's a shift. It signals that Apple is aiming to deliver a flagship experience in a package that's lighter and sleeker than ever before, according to leaks. The iPhone 17 Air could be Apple's thinnest modern iPhone yet. We're talking about a slimmer chassis that still keeps durability in check, possibly thanks to new lightweight materials. Pair that with a brighter display, improved battery efficiency, and a refreshed camera system tuned for better low-light shots, and you're looking at a device that's built for both style and substance. Of course, thin phones come with their own set of trade-offs. Anyone who's followed smartphone design over the years knows that when you shave down a phone's body, you often have to make compromises, usually in battery capacity or thermal management. The question here is, can Apple pull it off without sacrificing performance? With competition like Samsung's Galaxy S25 pushing the limits of sleek design, Apple will need to strike a delicate balance between comfort in the hand and power under the hood. From what we've seen in the leak, though, this isn't just a design for design's sake move. The sky blue color feels intentional. It's a break from the muted tones of recent years and brings a touch of personality to a device that could easily become Apple's fashion iPhone. This pastel finish isn't loud, but it's different enough to stand out in a lineup. And when you think about Apple's strategy, that matters. After all, for a phone that might be competing on thinness and feel, aesthetics are a key selling point. The timing makes sense too. The iPhone 17 Air is expected to be part of Apple's 2025 lineup, likely announced in September alongside the standard iPhone 17 models. If history is any guide, Apple will position it as the sleek alternative to the Pro models, not necessarily less capable, but focused on portability and comfort. The Air could be for people who don't want the bulk of a Pro Max, but still want something high-end, visually appealing, and capable of handling everyday tasks with ease. What really stands out is how the Air branding could reshape how people think about iPhones. Right now, your choice is basically standard or Pro, but an Air model would open a third lane, one aimed at users who prioritize a slim, lightweight design over having the absolute biggest battery or the most cutting-edge camera array. Think of it as Apple acknowledging that not everyone wants a heavy slab of glass and metal in their pocket. Of course, all of this is still based on leaks. The dummy unit shown in the video doesn't function. It's just a physical mock-up. That means details like weight, display brightness, or even the exact shade of sky blue could change before launch. Apple has a habit of fine-tuning colors, so they look different under store lighting. So what we're seeing now might only be part of the story. Still, if the leaks are even close to accurate, the iPhone 17 Air could end up being one of the most visually striking iPhones in years. It's the kind of device that makes you want to pick it up and see how it feels. And if Apple can back that design with strong performance, decent battery life, and the usual polish in iOS, it could easily become a favorite among those who value both form and function. Personally, I think the iPhone 17 Air's success will come down to how well Apple handles those inevitable trade-offs. If the phone is thin but still lasts a full day, stays cool under heavy use, and delivers great photos in low light, it could be a hit. But if it feels like you're charging it twice a day just to keep up, people might start questioning whether thinness is worth it. For now, the sky blue iPhone 17 Air is shaping up to be one of the most talked about devices of Apple's next launch event. It's sleek, it's fresh, and it might just be Apple's way of reminding the industry that sometimes less really is more, as long as you don't cut away the things people actually care about. What's your thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. See you in the next video. Take care.